Okay guys, hi. I'm going to make another tutorial, and on this one I'm going to do just a basic highlight and contour. I'm going to hold up two concealers. That's the Glamouflage, and it's from Walmart, and then there's one from Sephora, and I'm going to hold them up a little separate, that way you can really see them. Those are the concealers that I used right there under my eye. I put that on before, so that's under my foundation right now. So I'm gonna go over on top of that with, this is a palette from bhcosmetics.com. I'm gonna use that middle color that I pointed at, that's the color of my skin. A little bit lighter actually, with spray tan. And I'm gonna just dab that on to kind of start to lighten that up right under my eye. And I'm using a beauty blender. You can get those on Sephora for about $20, and they're an amazing sponge. It's in the shape of an egg. And once again, I'm just dabbing that under my eye just to kind of give it a more lighter appearance to start. So you really can't tell a big difference yet, but you will be able to when I get done. Okay, this is a little compact from e.l.f. and I think it's actually $3, guys, but it's an amazing color. It's compared to the NARS Laguna and Orgasm. It's just a little bit lighter on the blush. That's just a kind of a harder angled brush, a bronzer blush. So I'm gonna take the brown, and I'm gonna find like the top of my ear, and I'm gonna go straight down from that, and that's where I'm gonna start my line to contour my cheek. So I'm gonna just start, okay, I'm still finding it, look at me go. And I'm just gonna start slowly dabbing it on there to kind of create the line, but not make it a line. I want it to be feathered, and I want it to be soft, so it actually looks like my jawline cheekbone is carved out, chiseled out. So you can see it start to come alive, and my face will start to look slimmer, and especially when I look straight on my face, it'll give a whole new illusion to my face. Oh, and another little trick is how I'm taking it down. Like I'm going on the angle, and then I'm going straight down. That helps make it look a little bit more natural. Now I'm taking it on my jawline as well, just to kind of darken that up. And of course I'll go up at the top, and I'll kind of make, right up here, I'll make like a C, and I'll keep going down and keep going up and down like a C, in the shape of a C. And then I'll blend that up into my forehead. And you can already tell that this side of my face that I've done looks slimmer and looks more, looks a lot prettier. So I'm just buffing all that in, blend, blend, blend. And throughout this whole thing, like towards the end, I'll just keep blending, blending, blending. Oh, oh wow. Really into it. Okay, now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm finding that top of my ear, and I'm going straight down from that and just lightly buffing it on there so I can get a good, clean, not a straight line. I want it to be feathered, and I'm going straight down. And you can see my face starting to take shape. And then of course I'll do my jawline. And oh my god. Okay, now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to start by feathering that in, and then I'm going to start making the letter C. So remember that when you're up there at like the temple area, you want to make a C and then feather it in and blend into your forehead, and then come across your forehead too. And then of course I have to do that because it just makes me feel good. There probably wasn't anything on the brush, but I had to go across my chin there. And now I'm putting that all over my neck just to kind of darken that up. You don't want to take a bronzer and just go all over your face. You want to try to, carve out what needs to be light and what needs to be dark. Now I'm going to take the other color, which is the pinkish color, and it's not too blushy, so I can actually get away with wearing it. Well, I say that, but I probably, people really don't think I can, but I do anyway. And I put that right on the apples of my cheeks. I make sure that I keep smiling like that, and I only put you only apply blush on the apples of your cheeks, guys. You do not put blush going up the side of your face. Like, I hate when girls do that. That's not right. So I'm just adding that little pinkish color to the apples of my cheeks to make it look warmer and blend in with the bronzer. Okay, now I'm going to take this compact from BH Cosmetics again, and I'm going to use the one on the far left at the top, the white. And that's what I'm going to use to really, this is going to give a really dramatic look. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender again. I'm going to really whiten out the triangle under my eye. And then I'm doing it on the other side, of course. And then I'm gonna put a little bit right there in my chin and right on my nose, and then of course right there at the top, which is where you should apply your concealer before you put your foundation on too. Those are the light spots, like where you need to apply light. I will do a whole new tutorial over how to do it before you put your foundation on, but I already had foundation and concealer on, so I wanted to do one for the after effect. This is e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I just remembered that I have a little thing of Makeup Forever. So it's equivalent to that. That's the Makeup Forever HD translucent powder, and then the e.l.f. one is $6, and I think the Makeup Forever one is like $14, and they both do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna take that brush and just start blending with that translucent HD powder in, so that way it all kind of blends in together. And once again, it's translucent, so it looks white, but when it goes on, all it does is help blend and set everything. You're not actually seeing it. Okay, now that's done. The blending is done. Now, I think the next step, I'm gonna take this small, it's actually an eyeshadow, it's a angled eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna dab it in a little bit of the bronzer that I use to contour my cheeks, and I'm gonna use that to contour out my nose a little bit. This especially works for girls that hate their nose. If you don't wanna get a nose job, you can learn to contour your nose with bronzer. See, I'm making my nose look slimmer, and especially in pictures, you can make your nose look however you want if you learn how to do it. Just going down right down the middle, and it's going to make my nose look slimmer and smaller, just like I did to the rest of my face. And then I'm going to take that same feathered brush, and I'm going to go over my nose with that translucent powder to kind of blend all of it in. And I'm just going to blend, 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 because that's what it's all about. Once you get all this shit on there, you just blend away, and you'll be fabulous. Oh, and then you run your fingers through your hair. Oh, yes. Smile. Oh, yeah, you're looking so good. Oh, wave and bye.